I'm Monica Cruz, giving you the latest in labor organizing and worker struggles across the country. New York City taxi drivers shut down the Brooklyn Bridge to demand relief from Mayor de Blasio as the pandemic and competition from ride-sharing apps have diminished demand for the city's famous yellow cabs. Taxis with medallion permits, which give drivers the exclusive right to hail riders off the street, handled 92% fewer rides in June compared to June of last year. According to data from the Taxi and Limousine Commission, 82% of the city's 13,500 yellow taxi medallions weren't even on the road in July. And since the start of 2019, lenders have foreclosed on medallions in record numbers. The City Taxi and Limousine Commission halted all medallion foreclosures through the pandemic, though records show at least 68 were foreclosed on from June through August. By Ravi Desai, president of the New York Taxi Workers Alliance, has been asking the mayor for months to bail out struggling cabbies to refinance their medallion loans by guaranteeing up to $125,000 if a medallion owner defaults or is foreclosed upon. The Alliance is asking that drivers pay no more than $750 a month and say the plan would cost the city no more than $75 million over the next 20 years. Desai said, quote, "What we're asking the city of New York to do is to act as a backstop. It incentivizes the lenders to come to the table and work out these debts. It allows our people to survive." The Graduate Educators Organization at the University of Michigan voted to end their 8-day strike following the university's agreement to a majority of their demands. As we reported in last week's segment, the GEO went on strike over unsafe and unjust conditions for students and staff alike. The university plans to offer an array of childcare options, support for international grad students, transparent COVID-19 testing protocols, and a commitment to create a policing task force that would consult with the GEO and undergrad students of Color Liberation Front. The GEO has committed to continue fighting to protect undergraduate students and campus dining staff from retaliation for their support of the strike and to push forward more accountability and progress in reforming the role of police on campus. In a press statement announcing the strike's end, the organization stated, quote, "We're not going anywhere. We're not giving up. The fight for a safe and just campus for all continues." Also in New York City, Mayor de Blasio announced that the city would not go forward with reopening schools in person on September 21st. Over the past week, teachers and school staff have held walkouts, rallies, and refused to enter school buildings over unsafe conditions. The mayor and UFT President Michael Mulgrew announced a phased in-person reopening plan. De Blasio went on to pledge the hiring of 2,600 more educators to assist in preparing for in-person classes. Students in K-5 and K-9 schools will start blended learning on Tuesday, September 29th. And on Thursday, October 1st, middle schools and high schools will begin in-person classes. Since teachers and school staff return to work on September 9th, UFT chapter leaders have filed over 900 operational issue reports. The UFT and DOE have committed to working together to address remaining infrastructural issues in the city's notoriously dilapidated buildings and assess if additional staff is needed.